Well, we are back. We are home again after our 8,000 mile journey. Well, 7,930 miles to be exact. Yeah. We went on a 1-month trip around the United States. Not completely all around the United States, but I think we
across the middle.
Across the side, the top. We hit about 13 states, something like that. I didn't even count. I don't even know how many we hit.
I lost count.
I don't know, but in our 1-month journey and 8,000 mile trip, we went and saw a lot of beautiful, amazing places. We also got to do a little sourcing and picking for our eBay store because we have an eBay store. In fact, we stopped our last place was in El Paso to pick up our puppy dogs where our daughter made us this. Now, Nomadic picker symbol here and here, I actually got from another person. I'll talk about that more in another video. But she made this decal. Our daughter makes our logos. So for our RK Treasure Center, I don't have the logo up here, but you'll see the logo. And matter of fact, Kim's wearing it on her shirt.
Amber made these too. Yep.
There it is. That's the RK Treasure Center logo. That's the one we're going to take and put right here. And then, because we started a second channel called Nomadic Pickers, she made us that logo too. And it's got our name of our van, Roki, which can be pronounced Roki. You know, a lot of people will. They'll look at it, R-O-K-I, and say Roki, and that's fine. Because that's how we started it.
We had a debate about vowels and the...
But we decided to go ahead and call it Roki since it travels around like the mountains and it's going to be bouncing. Anyway, that's why we named it Roki. And I think Roki's a good touch.
Yeah.
But we're going to go ahead and explain everything about our journeys. And we're going to make videos and they're going to come out. So we are starting here at the end to show you the beginning and show you the beginning of our trip over the next couple of weeks. And starting in this video right here, we're going to go ahead and show you the start of our journey. And over the next couple of weeks, we'll be putting out other videos to show you places where we've been, places we've sourced and picked for our eBay store, and some beautiful camping sites that you will love to see. And if you're out and about and you're just a traveler, a nomad, an RV person, a van lifer, whatever you are, there are going to be a lot of places that we went to, and we'll show you all the places we went, how beautiful they were, and we'll tell you exactly where they are if you want to stay at that same location.
And we're also going to be sharing part of our van conversion.
That's right. We're also going to be putting out videos on how we made Roki our van and the decorations of the inside and everything we did from a hollow, empty van to a completed traveling van that nothing went wrong on the whole trip.
Yeah.
For 8,000 awesome. Miles, 1 month.
Except you got a tick. Well, you got several.
I got a tick. Stopped over in Missouri.
Yeah.
And I had a couple ticks. Kim got a tick too, but she ain't saying.
Nope.
Anyway, so we're going to start here. Like I said, it's the end, but it's actually the beginning. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the trip of a lifetime, of our lifetime. And hopefully you'll enjoy it, our vacation, and everything we did. See you here in a minute.
Bye.
Hi, everyone. I'm Roy.
And I'm Kim.
And this is our converted 136 ProMaster van named Roki. We aren't your normal everyday van lifers. We're pickers. Our goal is to travel to many exciting places and search for items to sell in our online eBay store. So join us on our many adventures because we are Nomadic Pickers.
So we're on our way to El Paso, Texas to visit the children. And we'll stay there the weekend, and then we'll be heading towards California. We're going to take the Pacific Coast Highway. Roy said I got to talk louder. I'm not used to this.
You got to use your phone voice.
My phone voice, which he says is always louder. But anyway, so we're leaving the valley down here from Mission, Texas, and you see a little bit of palm trees here. We'll be heading towards San Antonio. And we got our old girl down there. She and Penny is under the blanket hiding.
We're not taking them on our trip.
Yeah, we're not taking him on our trip. Our daughter's going to watch him for the month we're gone. And so that's nice because Chrissy's 14 years old. So it would be a really rough trip for her. Trying to practice with using this GoPro.
Well, we stopped at our first rest stop, which is actually not really far, maybe about an hour and a half from where we started, so it's not a whole long ways down the road. Sorry for the road noise. There is road traffic behind, as you can see. Kim is actually inside the van giving the dog some water. There she is. And I just thought this was a nice little rest area to stop at. It's got some real pretty trees. You could stay here kind of overnight if you needed to. So it's a nice little place, and I forget the name of it. If I remember it, I'll say it, but I can't remember the little name of the park. But I was looking at that tree. That looks like a nice climbing tree. I don't climb anymore, but that looks like a good climbing tree right there. It's an oak tree. Oh, there's Penny. There's Kim. There's Chrissy. Getting ready to go potty, I'm sure.
Is this the rest stop that it says watch out for snakes?
No, not this rest stop.
It's Texas. You gotta watch out for snakes.
Yeah, but not at this rest stop.
Okay, that's good.
It is a pretty rest stop though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I think it's pretty nice. Pretty clean. There's workers there. They're constantly keeping the place nice and clean, and they just got through emptying the trash cans. It's a good, nice little rest area. I don't remember the name of it.
Looks like a lot of people sleep here. A lot of truckers. Well, we just crossed the
border checkpoint. Yeah, the border checkpoint's about an hour and a half away from the border, which is about an hour and a half from where we took off, because we live right next to the border of Texas. We live down at, if you want to know where we live, just look at a map and look at the furthest lowest tip, and that's where we live at. The dogs are wrapping me up. You're so cute, dogs. Kim had a little experience going to the bathroom. What happened?
I went out the wrong door and I ended up on the other side of the parking lot, and I couldn't find you. I thought you left me.
Why would I leave you?
I know, I just...
She walked out of the bathroom, walked all the way around the place looking for me, poor baby.
No, I was actually exercising my legs.
Yeah, okay. You got lost in the park.
How can someone get lost in a rest area?
I don't know.
That makes me feel a little weird.
Well, I couldn't remember the name of the rest area, but it's right outside the border checkpoint next to Falfurrias, Texas. So if you're ever in that area and you need a good rest area, that's the place to stop at. Alright, so we made another stop at another rest stop, and we are about almost halfway to El Paso from down in South Texas. So that's really good. Making good time. We stopped at a rest area. Kim was making a nice sandwich. What kind of sandwich are you making?
I'm making a ham and cheese.
Ham and cheese, ham and cheese. Alright. And the doggies are out there looking like they're spoiled and they want something, but they're gonna sit out there for a little bit and enjoy the fresh air. But this is a really nice one. And one thing we noticed is right over there, if you'll look, you see it says RV dump station and potable water. So you know that at this rest area, this is in the westbound lane heading towards El Paso on I-10, and it's an RV dump station and potable water, excuse me. And I gotta say, in Texas, almost all of the rest areas are really clean, really good, well maintained, and a lot of them have dump stations and a lot of them have potable water, so that's a good thing. Keep an eye out for them. Chrissy got so excited she dumped her water. She dumped her water. She's looking for that food. So we got the sandwiches prepared. Kim did a great job. I got white bread, and you've got what kind of bread?
Organic wheat.
Organic wheat, and I can't help it. I like my white bread. Anyway, this is our first official lunch meal, first official meal of any kind that we're sitting inside our van and eating it. So
at a rest stop.
Yep.
Yeah.
Take a bite.
Awesome.
Well, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
We had a wonderful weekend. We stayed in El Paso, Texas with our children and got to see our grandkids, so we had a good time there.
Yeah.
But we got up early this morning because we're heading out. We're leaving El Paso to head to Arizona. We're going to try to make it to Yuma, Arizona. Right now, let me show you. We're passing the Fort Bliss area here in El Paso on our way heading west, getting ready to go to Arizona to make it to Yuma, I think.
Yeah.
We're just trying to get over that way and be a little bit more into our destination. So if we stop at different places, we can stay a little longer. Or if we want to go look or go see things, maybe go do some shopping, some sourcing, some picking, some wherever we want to go, that's what we want to do.
And if you're wondering why we're in El Paso, our son and son-in-law are soldiers, and they were stationed at Fort Bliss. And they both, well, our son-in-law's retiring in the fall, and then our son is already retiring and he's working at a hospital here. So our both families and both sets of grandchildren are all in El Paso right now.
Yeah. Like I said, we can stop anywhere along the way. We can go to some BLM land or anything anywhere down the road. We don't have to drive a long distance today, but we're going to try to make it to Yuma. There's some things to see that we'd like to look around and check out. I have never been to Yuma, Arizona. Kim's been to Yuma, Arizona.
Yeah, that's my old stomping ground. That was my first duty station in the Army.
That's right. Believe it or not, Kim was in the Army.
An ammunition
specialist. For anybody that's old enough, like to remember Private Benjamin. Yeah, and how Private Benjamin acted, and how Private Benjamin was always got in trouble.
Come on, move it, Benjamin. I don't want to see you stop running unless you collapse, faint, or puke.
Well, that was the modern day Private Benjamin, or back then.
Well,
anyway.
You're supposed to wear your hat like 2 fingers from your nose, and I always wore it up, and I always was getting dropped for push-ups.
Always got in trouble, didn't you?
Just for my hat.
Just we're trying to make it to Yuma. We're going to try to see how far we can get down the road today. All right, so we just made it into New Mexico, and we decided to go ahead and make a quick rest stop before we get going, so we can go to the bathroom. But I wanted to show you 2 things. First of all, I'll show you this little sign right over here. As you can see right there, it says, "Welcome to New Mexico." And here at this restaurant, beware of rattlesnakes.
I do not like that sign.
You don't like that sign?
No.
It looks really good. The rest area over here looks really clean, and it circles around. You can see it, and there's plenty of places. And they even had a sign as we entered in that said you could park here for 24 hours. Anything over 24 hours is a violation, but you can stop here. So as soon as you cross over from Texas into New Mexico westbound I-10, you can stay at the rest stop for 24 hours if you needed to.
New Mexico is the land of enchantment. It's one of my favorite states. Of course, I was here as a kid.
You want to stand by your sign? And so we're coming up to a touristy type thing in New Mexico, a little tourist stop. It's also good for rest areas and breaks and bathrooms and stuff. And you can tell we're getting there because they got constant billboards telling you everything that you can buy while you're at this place. So that's what we're going to do, is we're going to follow all these billboards until we get to the place, which is right over there. While I'm in there, I might as well look around, and I don't know about souvenirs. What do you think, Kim? Should we just get souvenirs? We just look around and see what we can find.
Yeah, there might be something to source or something on sale.
Yeah, we're in New Mexico. You never know. We might find something that we can make a little bit of money off of. We'll just see. There it is. But we're going to walk in and check out this thrift shop. I like these little decorative things they have. This one is the Akela's Postal Center. It says, "You write them, we write them." There's the Akela's Bank, gold and silver. The auto talking ma'am is the ATM. It's a funeral home. Boris Morticia. Bury me. That's their name. All right, let's go ahead and check it out. All right, so we are in Akela's, and I just talked to one of the guys there named Robert. Really nice place. This is a great looking thrift shop. Great place to check it out. If you're ever down I-10 heading west through New Mexico, and you get a chance to get to Akela's, really cool place. They've got everything. They got snacks, they've got food, they've got all kinds of neat little souvenirs, trinkets, things you could look at. Everything from Southwest. You want to decorate your place Southwest style or anything like that, it is really neat. Look at all these things. I like all these things. It's so cool. Pick you up some souvenirs, some New Mexico stuff. Just might have to pick up type of souvenir or something for every state we go through on this little journey that we're doing. Got to pick up a New Mexico souvenir. Plus, also while I'm doing sourcing, I might find some stuff that's on wholesale or retail that I can pick up, and I can get some really good prices I can take and resell on my eBay store. So that'd be really neat. Look at that! I found gold. Just kidding. This is pyrite, fool's gold. Like I said, you can find everything here. So again, this is called Akela. This is the name of the store. It's called Akela. So if you are heading down I-10, I'll tell you the mile marker, or I'll put it down in the description down below, and I'll tell you where this place is located at. But it is a really nice gift shop. Plus it's got a gas station, good prices, all kinds of great stuff. I would recommend stopping here and checking it out. But let's see if we can find something that we can maybe source in our eBay store and resell. If you're on I-10, stop by Akela Flats. It's a great little tour spot. Friendly people.
Say hi to Aiden.
Say hi to Aiden. Aiden is the one that we talked to, and also Robert, so we appreciate their hospitality. Thank you very much. But yeah, we're going to give them a little plug and show them, because this is a really great place to stay. Great souvenirs. And I picked up a souvenir magnet. We're going to do a souvenir magnet everywhere we go.
And a postcard to Mom and Dad.
And a postcard to her mom and dad. So we made a real quick stop here at Texas Canyon. It's just a real pretty area. We thought we'd stop and take a look at it. You might hear a little wind noise or traffic, so I'm sorry about that, because we're not far from the road. But that is just beautiful. What do you think, Cam?
Yeah, it's really nice rock formations. It's really cool. You can tell where people have got through the fence and went up and did some graffiti on it.
Yeah, there's some push down areas on the fence over there, so they could tell. And we were looking at all the real rocks in the formation up there, and I can see where they scraped off some graffiti that some people did, because they want to screw up things like this. People want to destroy real pretty elements. But that is just really nice. Another thing to see along I-10, we are in Arizona now. We've gone out of New Mexico and we are in Arizona, and getting a phone call. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get back in the van and start heading along our way.
So Roy found this spot that we're going to try to camp at tonight. It's BLM Land. And what's it called?
It's called Fortuna Lake.
Fortuna Lake. And it's outside of Yuma.
It's free.
It's free. This will be our first time ever doing this.
Right now we're going down a washboard road, and we still got 2 miles to go at about 15 miles an hour.
And for seasoned van dwellers, this is nothing, I'm sure, but for us first timers, it feels a little rough.
Well, as you can see, we made it to what they call Fortuna Lake. It's actually a Fortuna pond. It's a small pond, but they call it Fortuna Lake. And this is a small area, but this thing actually goes back a lot further than you can, and we can drive all the way around it. And there's some people parked over there. But let me tell you, it's got to be big enough to get back here, because we saw probably about a 38-foot fifth wheel back here. So if they made it back here, you can too. The roads are nice and packed. It's solid. We got the van parked right there, so that way we can look this way, we can see what's going on, and if we felt like we needed to, we could drive out. But it was a nice level spot. I didn't even have to put any spacers up underneath the tires. It came out really good. And like I said, this is just very beautiful. So let me go ahead and I'll link coordinates to Fortuna Lake down the bottom. This is at Yuma, Arizona. Really nice place. So if you're interested in checking it out and staying here, there's fishing in there. They have campfires. Of course, right now they're under a burn ban or no campfire ban, so you can't have campfires going. But at certain times they do have campfires, so they got campfires, and I can see people little pit areas when people burn stuff. So it's really, really nice. Like I said, I'll leave a link down below to a description and also the coordinates to this lake right here. Really easy to find. But let me go help Kim, and we got to get the van ready for this evening.